Right, evening everyone. Been a while since I've done any kind of hunting videos, but I was sat at home. It's a Saturday evening. Sat at home and I thought, well, do you know what? I fancy going out and setting a few snares, have a bit of a shoot. There's a little place that I go to on one of my permissions. There's a few rabbits there, and I've been after one for the last couple of weeks. But you can't get anywhere near them. They're really wild. You know, if you get within 35 yards, if you do get a shot, by the time the flick of the band's gone, they're gone. You know, as soon as you release that ball, they're so wary. And I was sat there, it's sort of a dull, overcast evening. I think there might be a bit of rain coming in later. And thought to myself, you know what, I just fancy going out, a bit of a walk around, a few shots, set a few snares, get up early tomorrow morning, come down, check them. Yeah, just fancy getting out and doing something. I thought, well, if I'm going to do that, why not bring the camera with me and you know, try and make a little bit of a video of it, as well as I've also got a new frame, one of the new frames due out this year, but around about September time, the EVO Field Pro. So I thought could do a bit of video with that, so a few shots, that bit of a review. There's a tree down here, hang on. Bit of a review of that, and yeah, see if we can get something. Hopefully, might be a squirrel around. Got the tripod with me. Looks like I've got a quiver of arrows, but they're actually my marker sticks for my snares. Yeah, just see if we can do something. So I'm walking down there now. It's about 7 o'clock. So I'm going to put the snares down this evening. I know it's not ideal putting them down this evening, checking them next day, but I'm going to put them down this evening. Like I say, just fancy doing something. So put them down now. I've only got a dozen with me. Then come back out sort of 4:30 in the morning, tomorrow morning, check them. I'm not really sure what the foxes are like around here. I've not seen one on this patch that I'm using at the moment, but foxes are everywhere. I was snaring an area last year and the foxes were really prevalent. They were literally getting everything I was catching. So I gave up on that area in the end. I thought, you know, I don't want to keep providing meals for foxes. So, but this year, like I say, I'm focusing on a different area. I've not really seen any signs of them. So fingers crossed. I mean, you know, it's not ideal, like I say, putting them down 7 o'clock in the evening and checking them not even 12 hours later. But the weather, I think, is going to be in our favour. Yeah, just get something done. So I'm on my way there now, and I'll set the camera up when, unless we see something, I'll try and set the camera up to get some shots on film. But if not, I shall set the camera up when I'm at the snare area. So let's get on down there. There was 2 rabbits here when we turned up. As soon as we got around the corner, you may see it on the video. Literally they cut straight across the corner and gone in. Yeah, like I said, so wary. So yeah, this is the area. I'm going to put these snares out and see what we can do with them. So what I'm about to point out here are the two flat spots in the rabbit run. What this shows is that the rabbit is, as it's hopping through, it's stopping, then hopping over and stopping again. So it's showing you where it's taking off and where it's landing. So by knowing that, I know where to set my snare because the rabbit is hopping through at that point. So that'll give me an idea of which height to set my snare and the fact the rabbit will be on the move when it hits the snare. So again here I'm just showing you where I'm going to set the snare in the run. You can see the 2 points where it's taking off and where it's landing. So I'm going to set the snare right in the centre as it's going to be mid-air and hopefully catch it on the bounce. Okay, we've set all our snares. I've got a dozen snares out. It's 5 to 8, so we've managed to make good time. So now I've come into the wood a bit, found a little space, nice little space. I've got a 80mm spinner up in the tree. And the first thing I must say is this isn't the EVO Field Pro. We're not reviewing the EVO Field Pro, we're reviewing the EVO Ergo. So it's me getting carried away and in a rush. So this is the EVO Ergo. Like I say, I've got a target just there in the tree. I don't know how it's going to hold up. It's only an 80mm. We're sort of 10 metres away. We have a couple of shots on that. And then show you the frame itself. I think I broke it on the first bloody shot. I think. Well, it's hanging sort of side on. I won't get a shot on it like that. Turned it around. So one more quick shot and then I'll talk you through the frame itself. Oh, just skimmed the top of it. I'll play that again. It's better, right in the eye. Right, so this is the EVO Ergo. Ergo because it's ergonomic. It's curved to fit the shape of your hand. It's got the chamfered brace, as the same as the EVO. But what it does is it fits your hand lovely. So it's designed really, again, as my other frames, to suit a straight wrist. This one suits it even more because your hand sits back into that curve. And it literally does just become, I don't know if you can see me, it does just become like an extension of your hand. It's the most comfortable frame I've ever shot. It's got all the same features as the regular EVO. 25mm tips, sloped, rounded, yeah, everything. They're going to come with a lanyard hole, so you can put a lanyard on if you want to. It may even come with a lanyard, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, that's it. They're going to be 100% polycarbonate. They're going to come in green, hunter's orange, and the clear, which we're going to call the Ghost. That's it really. I'm really looking forward to the release for them. They're due to be released, I think, fingers crossed, around September time. Yeah, they're going to be going out around £25 mark, definitely under £25. So that's it, the EVO Ergo. Like I say, this is the best holding frame I've ever held. It's fantastic. I mean, anyone that buys one, they're not going to be disappointed. It's a beautiful frame. It really does shoot nice. I know what's going to happen. As soon as I release this, it's going to be, when's the clip version coming out? So I don't know. It's not going to be this year. If it does at all, it will be next year. So there's the answer on that one already. Hopefully you can see the EVO Ergo logo there. Probably not too easy to see on the Ghost, but yeah, really pleased with them. We can't wait for the release. Right, it wasn't until after I looked back and watched the video that I realised when I was doing the review of the EVO Ergo, I blocked the target out. So I'm going to have a quick shot here on a thistle out there with the EVO Ergo. It's about, I'd say probably 18 yards, something like that. Let's see if we can take the top of it off. Oh! Ah, there it goes. EVO Ergo. 0.85 bands, and as always, 11mm steel. Zoom that back out. Right, here we go. This is the sort of target practice I do. There's a white little sort of flower head out in the field. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. Which one is it? Where is it? That one there. Little white flower. That's about, from me, 25 yards maybe. See if I can take the white flower off. The white flower is probably only 50mm, something like that. Oh, I've got a tear in the band as well. I'll quickly switch catapults because I've got that Ergo's got a bit of a tear in it, so let's put that away. Let's get the EVO Field Pro out. Let's get the Field Pro. The trusty Field Pro. There it goes. Right, so there we go. We've done a couple of little shots, a little look at the Ergo, set a dozen snares. It's now about 9:30. It's getting dark. Time really does get away with me when I'm out with the catapult. I just stand there and everything becomes a target when you're out in the wild, doesn't it? You know what I mean? You're walking along, all of a sudden you see a leaf upturned the wrong way, and yep, have a shot of that. A little bit of blossom on a tree, yep, have a shot of that. I just spend hours and hours out, just when I get out, just shooting, you know, just enjoying shooting. Like I say, everything becomes a target. But anyway, we're all done. I'm heading off back home now. Like I say, it's about 9:30. I'll back down. I'll probably get here for around 5 in the morning, maybe a little bit earlier. I'll take a look on the phone and see what time first light is, and try and get here for that. So, see you in a bit. Right, morning everyone. It's just gone 5 o'clock. I was up since 4:15. I've just got down to the woods and fields now. It's been a bit of rain overnight. It's very, very dark still. But I'm going to keep fairly quiet because as we enter the fields, there may be a rabbit or two out and about we might be able to get a shot at. So, just on my way down there now, and yeah, see you in a second. Fingers crossed we got something. Oh, I can see straight away there's nothing on this one. that's why it's so important to mark these, even with a marker there. I could barely see that in the grass, and the last thing you want to do is leave a snare, lose a snare, leave it unattended. So I always use a marker. Probably be a bit easier to spray one of these white, but obviously I know where I've set them, I know what I'm looking for, but this really does help to find your snares again. Well, this is the last one. 12 snares down, 12 snares back up. Haven't lost any of the foxes, but then I haven't caught anything, so I've got to be honest, I am a bit disappointed. I know they weren't put down for long, but we had a good bit of rain last night, so it took some of the scent off the snare. Rabbits like a bit of wet grass. Yeah, I mean they've got plenty of options to obviously use other areas. We've only got 12 snares down. It's a fairly large area, but the runs I put them on were very active, so I was quite confident we were going to get one. But none of them have been touched, none of them have been disturbed. So we've not missed any. We've just literally not been through them. So like I say, this is the last one I'm going to pick up, and then going to go walk through the woods. Hopefully get something through there, but yeah, if not, it's going to be a blank video, I'm afraid, which I hate doing. But yeah, I'll pick this one up and we're going to have a look. Well, there was nothing showing through the woods, so I decided to take a drive down to one of the horse fields. Beautiful. Perfect. Early morning, one of the horse paddocks, straight through the eye. So that was probably 18, 20 yards, I guess. Beautiful rabbit. Obviously it's kicking, but it's just nerves. Absolutely beautiful rabbit. Beautiful shot. Oh, I really thought we were going to draw a blank then. I really did. That was with EVO Field Pro, 0.85 Great White, 25-20, and 11mm steel. Hopefully got that on camera. Perfect end. Perfect end. We got one in the end.